Hey YouTube, I just want to get on here. I feel like I have to address something. I feel like there's people out there that need me to tell you, maybe almost be like a dad and tell you, please, please, please don't panic buy the Surging Sparks right now. Don't FOMO. The pre-sales are selling out. The pre-sales prices are going up. But they are not going to sell out of Surging Sparks. There will be product available for you. The prices, once it's released to the general public, not just through pre-sales, but once it's out on the market, it's in the stores, it's at Walmart and Target and Best Buy and on all the online retailers and at your local game stores, you will be able to buy it. How do I know this? One, I know this because this is how things have gone in the past. I also know this because there's this thing coming up called Christmas. Christmas, probably the biggest holiday celebrated around the world. Even countries that are not historically Christian per se celebrate it as a holiday. A family holiday, a commercial holiday, and it is a holiday primarily that's centered around gifts and giving gifts and receiving gifts, and Pokemon is not going to miss out on the opportunity to sell a ton of product, a new set at Christmas. So you can rest assured, you can be comfortable, you can be confident that there is going to be product available for you to buy at a price you can afford. I just want to put your mind at ease. Please, please, please don't panic buy this stuff. Now, maybe you want to be kind of on the cutting edge, you're a content creator, or you want to show people in your community, hey, look, I've got the latest set, I'm pulling the stuff that you're seeing. The YouTubers who have early access pull, you're able to show them the physical cards that they've only seen images of. Maybe that's what you want to be, and that's fine. But if you're just afraid you won't be able to get access to this stuff, please, please, please don't fall victim to that kind of mentality. There will be more product printed. How do I know this too? Because there's always on the horizon a new set that we're anticipating, and that as soon as the pre-sale deals start showing up, we all of a sudden forget about what we have right now and we rush to that new set. You know, PokeBeach just announced today, they had the big article about prismatic evolutions, right? And this is going to be the next big thing in January. People are saying this is like 151 and Evolving Skies combined. I mean, you have the evolutions, you have so many secret art rares, something like 32 special illustration rares. You got a ton of cards. It's a specialty set. So very similar to 151 in that regard. And if you look at some of the boxes that have been shown, it looks very similar to a lot of the 151 product that was that's available. You even have the reverse hollow Master Ball cards are finally going to be here in English sets. So there's all this stuff. There's the new set to hype is coming. And so because of that, people are going to forget about Surging Sparks, maybe even before Christmas, and they're already going to be looking forward towards that next set. That's just the way it is. There are, hundreds of sets of Pokemon cards that have been printed and released since its inception, and they're going to keep printing them. They're going to keep releasing new sets, and so you can be assured that not only will you be able to get this the Surging Spark set, but there will be something else coming on its heels that will be hyped and touted as the latest and greatest, the best thing ever, the set you can't sleep on, the set you can't pass on. Maybe that's going to be Prismatic Evolutions. But I want you to be patient and understand that you will be able to buy Surging Sparks at a reasonable price. But maybe you want to buy stuff right now. You want to open packs. You want to still be involved in the collecting that's a part of this hobby that you're in. So what I would recommend is that you look for the value when everyone's attention is focused on Surging Sparks, and even now on Prismatic Evolutions. So people are really starting to, now that this PokeBeach article is out, I mean, people are already talking about it. They're already getting excited about it. So you want to be looking where everybody else isn't looking anymore. You want to look for, where is the value? Where can you get good cards at a decent price while people's attention is directed elsewhere? So in a previous video, I recommended Paldean Fates. I think that is an overlooked set. And interestingly enough, after I put that video out, which was not the best video, but it's out there and I recommend buying it, because when you factor in the baby shinies, the pull rates are really high in that set. Anyway, there have been so many other people in the Pokemon community on YouTube and Twitch and other places that are saying, you know, Paldean Fates is the sleeper. Paldean Fates is where the value is, go there. And so it's already, I'm not saying I started a trend, I'm just saying that I was talking about it at the same time everybody else started to talk about it. But what else is out there that's valuable? Number one, I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong with Crown Zenith. It's been around forever. It's still very easily accessible at great rates. I mean, the Sea and Sky box at Sam's Club is probably the best value in Pokemon period right now. But even if you don't have a Sam's Club near you, or you don't have a Sam's Club membership, you can't get a friend to go buy it for you, there are other Crown Zenith products that are out there that are available for very reasonable prices. And the pull rate in Crown Zenith is the best of any set. I mean, it's fairly well documented. And what is amazing is that even though the pull rate is so high, the set has been around for quite a while now. It was printed to death. The cards have retained their value. The cards have not diminished in price. The value is still there, and there's tons and tons of hits in that set. So you can't go wrong with Crown Zenith. I also think while everybody is hot on Surging Sparks, now is the time to double down on Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown is super affordable. I mean, you can get a booster box for right at that like $100 mark, which is kind of the sweet spot. You're probably not ever going to find booster boxes for less than $100 because of the way inflation has worked. But you can easily get Stellar Crown booster boxes for around $100. You can still get the ETBs. You can get all the packaged products for Stellar Crown very easily. Everybody has them, and it's got a lot going for us, a lot going for it. The set has a lot to offer. The big chase, the Terapagos, I mean, the first set with the rainbow border, the first cards are in that set with the rainbow border, which should help it hold value in the long term. Collectors really like firsts, so this could almost be a type of a first edition if those rainbow borders continue to be used by Pokemon in future sets. And if they aren't, then it could be something that is specifically unique to this era, and that's also something that collectors really like. But in addition to that Terapagos card, there is the Squirtle and the Bulbasaur cards that are amazing. And I think that those two cards are going to do the same thing that the Bubble Mew has done in Paldean Fates, and that they are going to slowly eclipse that Terapagos card, and they are going to be the two cards that people want to pull from Stellar Crown. So you can buy Crown Zenith, you can buy Stellar Crown, and I also wouldn't hate it if you bought Obsidian Flames. And even though the set as a whole doesn't have a ton to offer, it's very affordable, and you follow the motto ABC, always buy Charizard, and the set is full of Charizards, so I wouldn't think it'd be a bad idea to pick up some Obsidian Flames as well, while people are hot on the Stellar Crown and excuse me, not Stellar Crown, they're hot on Surging Sparks, and they're chomping at the bit for Prismatic Evolution. So that's my tips. I hope it helps you to sort of calm down and not worry. You will be able to buy Surging Sparks. Don't panic buy. Please, please, please don't panic buy. Hope this is helpful. Hope you benefit from this. Hope it gives you some thoughts for how to invest your money when you're buying Pokemon products right now, and especially when everybody is all attention and all eyes on one particular set. So buy wisely, look for value. Hope this helps.